On 90 Day, Aliyah de Batista and Shawn Finch took a trip following their wedding. The engagement did not go as expected, exposing flaws in their connection. Shawn is a 61-year-old hairdresser from West Hollywood, California, who made his debut on 90 Day Fiancé, Love in Paradise Season 4. He has worked widely in television and film, with programs like Victorious, The Voice, and several MTV VMAs. Originally from Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, Aliyah was born a male. During their relationship, Aliyah started the process of switching. During the COVID-19 pandemic, they connected online in 2020 and formed a relationship. Aliyah relocated to Los Angeles in April 2024 on a K-1 visa during the 11th season of 90 Day Fiancé, where she met Shawn. Despite a 36-year age difference, the challenges of their open relationship, and Shawn's struggle to accept Aliyah's change, their relationship was still problematic. On the tell-all, some startling facts about Shawn and Aliyah's relationship came to light against a backdrop of veiled tension and happenings. When asked about his honeymoon without Aliyah during the tell-all, Shawn attempted to shrug it off, as reported by Sean Robinson. "I didn't really," Shawn said, "but Jackie, his friend, said, you literally went on your own honeymoon by yourself." Aliyah disclosed that Shawn had abandoned her alone for a month. He confessed that he told Aliyah he was going to Florida to see a childhood buddy. The Dominican Republic is where Shawn ended up after leaving the nation. He admitted that he was selfish and that he had been holding a grudge against Aliyah for months, so he didn't take her. Aliyah's wedding day catastrophe continued to bother him. Shawn's animosity for his new wife also had an impact on his sexual relationship with Aliyah. They had only been close twice. Shawn was clearly annoyed when Aliyah, their 90-day fiancé, showed up to their wedding ceremony almost 2 hours late. He was concerned about visitors standing in the scorching heat and concerned about his injured mother all day. His confession that he felt disrespected and that the delay, felt selfish, caused tension before the wedding even started. The reception toast made Shawn angry. Shawn responded sarcastically to Aliyah's finally showing up when his buddy Stacy invited him, and he made a scathing remark that highlighted how much he had been kept waiting. The pair slept in separate rooms the following morning. Shawn questioned Aliyah about why she hadn't called him about being late or inquired about his mother's health. The delay, he told her, was more painful to him than the ceremony itself because it disrespected his family and their guests. If he continued to feel underappreciated, Shawn confessed that his capacity to love would be harmed. Aliyah said she was sorry, describing the wait as disappointing, and adding that she had felt frozen inside. Their wedding day drama brought up doubts about the basis of their connection. During the 4th season of Love in Paradise, Shawn and Aliyah disclosed that they were in an open relationship, which they continued to have even after Aliyah relocated to the United States with a K-1 visa after moving to Brazil. The pair's long-distance issues and Shawn's want for male company led to the choice. Despite the change in location, Aliyah maintained that their relationship arrangement was unchanged. In Season 11, when the two reunited in the United States, the subject came back up as Aliyah pressed to bring the open relationship to an end. Considering his hesitation about switching to a conventional, monogamous relationship, Shawn paused. He stated that if Aliyah completely transformed into a woman, he would miss being with men. However, Aliyah emphasized a growing conflict between their expectations when she stated that she anticipated monogamy once they lived together. Due to fears of STDs related to their open relationship, Shawn asked Aliyah to take an HIV test at home in preparation for their wedding. Adding to the complexity of the plans, he also expressed his concern about making the same errors he did in his prior marriage. In the meanwhile, Aliyah expressed her intention to cease seeing other people once they were living together, signaling a change in her expectations that left Shawn feeling uneasy and under pressure. Their interaction was significantly affected by this persistent stress. Fearing the future of their relationship if Aliyah's plans shifted, Shawn suggested the concept of a prenuptial agreement. He confessed that if Aliyah completed the transition, he would be at a loss as to how to handle an open marriage. Aliyah expressed her disappointment, stating that the discussion about the prenup and his doubt only increased the stress surrounding their wedding day and immigration procedure. Even though Shawn and Aliyah were both in an open marriage, she was still in the process of changing and hadn't yet taken action. Since her transition, Aliyah thought that the physical attraction between them had vanished. Since her physique was changing and she knew Shawn was drawn to masculine bodies, she felt undesirable and undesirable. Aliyah broke down in tears as she admitted that her love language was physical touch, and that she wasn't receiving it. Shawn's actions spoke more clearly than his words when he told the cast that he was unsure if he found Alliya physically appealing. The Los Angeles resident was questioned by Shawn Robinson about his feelings for Alliya. He claimed that he would always be there for Alliya and that he would be there for her, forever. He seemed to promise her that even if they weren't going to be married to each other, they would still do it together and work out life together. Shawn made an apology to Alliya for his rudeness and irritability during the wedding ceremony on the tell-all platform. The cast proposed that Shawn and Alliya could do the day over, but in the proper manner. Alliya said to the cameras that it was difficult for her to discuss their relationship, but that she felt more comfortable speaking up for herself as a result of it. Her biggest concern was that Shawn would no longer be drawn to her physical form. After the reunion was over, Shawn finally ran into the producers.